hopefully. So the D2D program, it's, well, the major program that the CFO is implementing for this year. What is D2D? Diaspora to Development. First purpose is to actually harness the experience, expertise of Filipinos overseas and contributing to the country's socio-economic development. Next, there have always been questions about, ang dami-dami na kasi nagsusuporta sa Pilipinas, sa mga overseas Filipinos. Marami nang nagbibigay ng tulong during calamities and so on. But always our problem is, are they all well documented? Are they really addressing the various concerns, needs, particularly of the communities? Provide mechanisms for effective and efficient engagements in public and private development initiatives, so that a synergy among the various stakeholders in the D2D components will be organized appropriately. Okay? So usually that's the flow there. You have Filipinos overseas contributing to the Philippines directly to the beneficiaries or to the clientele. Then the CFO will be there and the partners to manage, harmonize, synergize, and link all of these. What are the 10 components? First is Alay Dunong Sabayan. In short, brain gain, or in other instances, they call it brain circulation. It's actually to systematize and strengthen skills and technological transfers from overseas Filipinos back into the Philippines. The second component is arts and cultural exchange, and we have plenty of good artists. So it will promote and strengthen the cultural ties between the overseas Filipinos and the motherland. Okay, balikturo, or teach share, we call it in English, teach share. So this is transfer of skills still. It's related to Alay Dunong, but particularly this is on teaching, mentoring, or twinning arrangement. So it's not about you bringing in the technology, it's not about coming in with your gadgets and all, that's Alay Dunong. But this one is more of teaching and sharing and mentoring and twinning arrangements. The Business Advisory Circle. Ako si isang mayamang overseas Filipino. I have savings, I have capital. I don't know how to conduct and operate my business. Full of mentors in the Philippines will give me advice directly. Next one is the diaspora investment. To be more specific and to separate it from the business advisory, the diaspora investment focuses more on financial instruments. Diaspora philanthropy, so this is more of giving, the act of giving back. It's more of the sharing or whatever you have to indigenous communities, to needy population of the Philippines, to communities that are lacking in terms of schools, medicines, etc. The next is global legal assistance and advocacy. There's always been a complaint of overseas Filipinos. Pag kami ay nabiktima ng recruiter sa ibang bansa or kami ay na-traffic, who do we call? Who do we reach out to? It's usually Philippine embassies and consulates. So we would like to intensify further as well as to expand further the services through our partner legal groups. The next is medical mission. It's part of the diaspora philanthropy. It's an act of giving. It's an act of sharing, specifically devoted to medical-related. The second to the last, return and reintegration. This is more for the, I wouldn't say young ones, but these are for returning permanently or temporarily to the Philippines because they have been retired overseas or they want to go back already permanently to the Philippines and they would like to settle here already permanently. So what are the services that we provide for them? And the last is related to tourism initiatives. So this is more of facilitating the engagement of overseas Filipinos for entrepreneurship in tourism-related activities.